Hello there, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, the internet, and the like, and welcome back to Team Fortress 2. Now today, I do not exactly know what class I'm going to be playing as. Any of these recordings that you're probably watching right now have likely been predetermined, and I could be playing Payload, maybe I'll be playing a bit of Demo Knight, or possibly a little bit of Sniper. We'll see. We'll see what the future holds, but for now, as long as I hit the recording button, I should probably just segue into the few things that I really need to address in this video. So first of all, I want to talk a bit about my loadout request videos. Now for anyone who is concerned that I'm actually cancelling these, fret not. That is far from the alternative, alright? You see, in the past, I've constantly made these little random updates in some of my videos where I've been like, oh yeah, there's a new loadout request video is coming soon to a theater near you. I've constantly made this point in some of my videos where I just wanted to reassure people I'm not going to forget about your loadout request videos that you've constantly been posting. I'm gonna be sure to record the footage for those and then put them on YouTube for all your enjoyment. But the thing is, I sort of had this epiphany lately on my videos, is that if I'm not having fun doing this, I need to take a step in a different direction. So, simply put, I'm not having fun repeating the same thing over and over again. If you've ever heard the phrase, whatever you do, do it in moderation, that's the exact direction I need to take with my videos. I can't exactly constantly make these loadout request videos on the fly. I need to add a little bit of variety. And if anyone doesn't really understand my perspective, the spark that lit the flames has really died down for me over the past. I've lost a lot of inspiration to continue making the same type of video over and over again. It's part of the reason why I do playthrough videos, because I need a little bit of variety besides playing the exact same first-person shooter game on every single video I ever produce. I need to do something a little bit different, and I hope you understand that's pretty much why I tend to do some of my post-commentaries like this one, and also for the fact that lately you probably noticed a pattern where I've just been playing Team Fortress 2, where I play with my own loadout requests, my own things that I want to do in the game, rather than play with a very strict loadout on a very specific game mode. I simply cannot keep doing that. So I hope you understand my perspective from this, and I don't want to come off as selfish, but to get back to the point, the very first thing I addressed, of course I'm not cancelling the loadout request videos because I know that would just be completely selfish of me, but I am going to be posting one on the occasion. Like I said, I need to do these things in moderation, and in order to keep the YouTube experience fresh for me, I just need to keep a variety of different videos coming, so I hope you understand. So the second order of business is schoolwork. Another thing that I realized lately is that if I'm going to get anywhere in life, I really need to stick to my studies, because the internet has always been tempting. It's always been my form of escapism in life. Sometimes you just have to get away from reality and focus on things that simply do not exist. You know, everyone does that. It's kind of the reason why we play video games too. It's a very good stress reliever and lets us forget about things in life that are currently stressing and bothering us. But the thing about that is I've kind of abused it to the point where I'm just becoming really depressed over using the internet. Like, I simply need to work on my studies. And another thing is that I can't do a living off of YouTube. It's not just the internet that's distracting me, but also my YouTube channel. I constantly worry about my YouTube channel. I always want to be pumping out new content, but at the same time, I still have priorities in real life that need to be assessed. And as such, I came to the realization that I don't want to earn a living. I don't want to make a living off of YouTube. I know that there are some people out there who've gotten really famous and they've successfully managed to make some sort of profit off of doing YouTube videos, be it through ad revenue or partnership or things like that, but for me personally, YouTube has and always will be a hobby. I don't want to make this a living. I want to actually get a career in the future. I still have to finish grade 12, I have to find a college if I'm accepted into a college, and I think by the time I get there, depending on what career path I choose, I might not have time for YouTube anymore. And that's a little bit depressing for me, but at the same time, I'm really glad that I could at least get a chance to experience what the YouTuber life is like. And by then, I don't really want to focus on what's going to happen in the future. For now, the most important thing is to focus on the present, and the present tells me I need to do schoolwork, but I can still make videos with the spare time that I have. So I will try to devote as much time to that as possible, and if I'm feeling comfortable with it. As I said earlier, in order to do loadout request videos, I have to do it in moderation, and the same thing can be said for YouTube. In order to actually do YouTube videos, I need to make sure I'm fresh and ready to make YouTube videos. So that's the main point here. The third and final point to cover in this video is a job, because I am currently in need of one. As some of you might know, I've addressed this in one of my past videos that I decided that I wanted to do some volunteer work as my first quote-unquote job. Now, I did mention I wanted to work in an animal shelter, otherwise known as the Humane Society, and I did. I worked there for a total of 1 shift, and I can no longer work there anymore. Now, if you're curious as to why this is, unfortunately, I'm allergic to cats. I've known this for a long time, and I neglected to realize that cat dander does not stay in one designated area of a building. It gets everywhere. The volunteers who handle cats carry it, it just floats all over the place, and the allergies are just widespread. I cannot work in the animal shelter anymore, and as disappointing of a thing this is to me, I've come to the realization that I do need a different job. So while I am disappointed, I might be able to find some business elsewhere, like I might be working in a pharmacy, someplace that's a little bit more quiet where I can just stock shelves and have little to no socializing and involved, I guess. Like, the last place you'd see me working would either be a grocery store or a fast food restaurant, especially the latter, because the last thing I want to know is what the recipe is for chicken McNuggets. I don't want to know the horror stories of what goes on behind the kitchen, or not even before it gets into the kitchen, if you know what I mean. Let's just say, if you've ever eaten fast food before, it's better that you do not realize what exactly goes into that stuff. So, yeah, let's just leave it at that. And I guess I'll get to the main summary of this video. So, if you've skipped to this part of the video that the annotation probably led you to, here are the 3 main points. Number 1, loadout request videos will be a lot less frequent. I'm not quitting on them, but I need to stop them from being a constant major factor in my YouTube life. 2, I'm going to be putting some more focus into my school-related work. And 3, I might be getting another job soon. So, the last thing I should actually address right now is that if you want to say anything to me, if you want to, like, send me a message, I think I might end up not accepting any more friend requests for the time being. I might occasionally accept one, but currently I'm standing in a bit of a concerned position because lately a lot of new scamming and phishing links have been spread over Steam. And I've addressed this in my Steam group. Like, if you haven't been to my Steam group, I suggest you join it if you want to say something to me, if you want to, like, talk to me or something like that. Maybe we'll actually use that chat feature that nobody even bothers with. The main point being, these new phishing links that are going around on on Steam, mostly on Steam, because if you ever get a message that has a Steam link in it, chances are there's like a 50% possibility it will be a hijacking link. So don't click on any suspicious looking links. In fact, I wouldn't even recommend you click on any links from Steam chat at all. This is just a precaution that pretty much everyone should take, because there is some sort of new virus going around where even if you don't accept a download after clicking on a phishing link, because that's normally what the thing does, is that the link will take you to a web page that will start a download. But if you stop that download, or you don't choose to run it, there will be a chance that your account will still automatically send the exact same message you received to all of your Steam friends. And this being the concern, I don't want anyone to get scammed, because a friend of mine did recently get scammed a couple of weeks ago, so we don't want this happening anymore. So just as a public service announcement, do not click any links that you receive on Steam by friends. No matter who your friend is, there is a chance that it will be a scamming link. And that all being said, I hope you guys understand what the changes are going on through my life and through my YouTube life as well. And I hope you stick around for future videos. It would mean a lot to me. So, thank you guys very much for watching, have a great day or evening, and I guess I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Really?
I'm just a little robotic head whenever I crouch.
I actually have the wrong controls.
Why didn't I start playing this game a long time ago?
Gotta go ahead. Gotta go fast.